Hi, Josephine. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for joining. I see you're coming in on YouTube. That's great. You can give me a thumbs up over there. That'd be great. I don't know if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, there's a little bell that you can hit and subscribe. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. It's the end of the week. I'm happy. Hi, Margot. Hi, Sonia. Thank you for sharing. Big capital letter shared. Sonia, you're coming in from YouTube as well. That's awesome. Hi, Stacy. I'm doing well, and I hope you are too. Thanks for the big capital letter share. Let me just find myself here on Facebook. Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not coming in on my business page for some reason. Let's see. Just a second. Let's see. Hi, Colleen from Ohio. Looks like some strong storms coming our way tonight. Really? Oh, be safe. I see lots of you coming in on YouTube. Thank you, Colleen, for the shared, and thank you, Josephine, for the shared. I appreciate that. The more we can share, the better this channel will be, especially on YouTube. Okay, here we are. Now I see on the business page. Oh, channel will be, especially on YouTube. Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm going to keep this right here. Let's see if I can see any more. Okay, great. Let me introduce myself for anybody that might watch this replay later. My name is Antoinette Bay. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Lynbrook, New York. And I come to you live every Tuesday, but this week I had to change it to Friday because I was very busy this week with work and a couple of appointments. So I had to change around my work schedule and my Facebook schedule. Tuesday, I wound up working in Manhattan because I had appointments on Wednesday. So I had to switch up my days. And then I had to be in the city yesterday too. So Friday it was. And Friday, my husband works late on Friday nights, later than usual during the summer. So Antoinette, the card you sent Erica was absolutely, she was raving about it. Oh, really? Oh, good. I'll have to go back and watch. I didn't see it. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. I'll go back and look. That was the case. You know how I like to do keepsake cards? So that was a copy and share everything. That's what case means, right? That was I don't have it. That was the original and the only one that I made. So I don't have it. However, I did post it on Instagram and I think I even posted it on Facebook. So if anybody wants to go back and see it, it's the sunflower card. It's yellow and pink and black. Erica, my upline, is very big into gingham, black and white gingham. And so her logo is Pink Buckaroo, her business. And so I incorporated the black and the pink and the sunflowers because she likes sunflowers and the black gingham. But anyway, yeah, I don't have it to share, but you could always see it on my Facebook or my Instagram. She will be posting on her blog as well. Oh, good. Excellent. Thank you for telling me that, Stacy. I'm going to go back and look when I have a minute. But it was a case of Diana Gibbs, $1 million or $2 million achiever card that a concept artist at Stampin' Up! Did in like mint macaron and balmy blue, I think, and the yellow sunflowers. So I completely changed the colors, but the format, the layout is the same. It's actually a little bit different. I couldn't make it exactly the same because I didn't have the measurements. So I did my best to try to recreate something like that. Thank you for telling me that again, Stacy. I appreciate it. Anyway, tonight I thought I was going to use this whole bundle, and I wound up just using the paper, the Fresh as a Daisy paper, and I didn't use any. I started out using the Cheerful Daisies and the dies, and I ended up not using it. So this is my third week in a row using Cheerful Daisies. So if you didn't know that I love this paper and this stamp set, you do now, because it's my third week in a row. So if you go back and look at my tutorials on my newsletter, all three have been using Cheerful Daisies and the Fresh as a Daisy paper in one form or another. And also it's the highlight of my monthly card class, which I will share with you later when we're done tonight. I'm also using oh, by the way, this week, the paper, the stamp set and the dies, I checked this morning because the other day they were on low inventory. So I checked this morning to see if they're on low inventory. And they are still on low inventory. They didn't go not orderable, but if you want this set, I am using it, the stamp set and dies. I am using it in my monthly card class, the one where I do in person and then I offer it to go. This is the one I do by myself, not the one that I do with Heather. So if you're interested in this, if you don't have it already and you like it enough to get it, the whole suite, the paper and the stamp set and dies is on low inventory. Now, for my kit, you don't need to have this because all the die cutting's done for you. But if you want to use some of the stamps in it, you can. And if you want to recreate the cards on your own, you can. Okay. In the future, using something else, you can. We'll talk more about that later. Go to greetings. I'm also using today for the sentiment. I'm using artistic dies, which I don't use all that often, but I am using them today. We're using these two pieces, so I'm just going to put them to the side for now. And then we're using these in color. What are they called? In color, the 2023-2025 in color dots. So as you can see, the ones that I've used are the wild wheat ones. That's what the gold ones, the ones that look like gold. And we're also using the radiating stitches, which is on an online exclusive only. This particular die set is not in the catalog. It is in the online exclusives. Okay, so maybe later I'll show you where to find these if I remember. And then this heart we're not using for the card, but we're going to make for last month's delightfully eclectic card kit to go with that I do with my friend Heather, the cross country paper crafts card kit. I created a little goodie with this heart. And so I'm going to recreate that for you tonight. It was a case of a card that I saw. So I turned it into a little tag and like a cookie holder. So this is the paper that we're using tonight. Actually, not this paper, but this paper. This is part of it. So we're using that tonight. So let's get started. I fussy cut I started out with, like I said, stamping, and then I wound up fussy cutting. So you know that I'm a big fussy cutter, especially if they're big flowers and they're easy to cut. So we're just going to get started with some die cutting. Hold on one second. I need to see if I can share this over. I didn't do that earlier. I forgot. So let me, I can't anyway. I don't know why sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. So I'm going to use this largest frame from let me get the pieces out. I'm going to use the largest frame from the radiating stitches. And now this is just Whisper White basic white. Whisper white used to be our old paper, and now it's not whisper white anymore. It's basic white. So I just cut a piece to fit. If you'd like to get all the measurements and the supply list, you can join my newsletter, which is in the description of this video. So let's get that. And now I'm going to bring it back a bit. Okay, so there's my frame. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I need the other one. I need the second largest. I should have put it in at the same time, but I forgot. So we're going to outline that with the second largest. And that's pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to cut the frame, and that way we have the opening to the frame. And there we can use this on another project. So I'm just going to put it in the envelope and use it on another project in the future. Okay, so there's my frame. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is take a 4.5 by 4.5. It's a little larger than I need, but I'd rather have more than less. And I have another pack of this paper because I like it so much. Now, last week I told you you could do this upside down. I even hate to cut all this luscious paper right here, but I'm going to do it upside down because this is kind of a fine, intricate die. So I'm just going to go, I think just upside down, there's a better cut sometimes. Now this is Designer Series paper, so it's thin. So one pass through should do it. And I broke my, what do you call it? The brush on my Take Your Pick tool. So let's see if I can just peel this off. Like that. Yeah. Okay, good. All those pieces are staying there. So I'm going to be using this side, this wild wheat side. And I'm going to put this scrap over to the side. Let's get rid of this. So I just had, I don't know if I mentioned, I haven't been here for 10 days, right? I don't know if I mentioned, but I just had my rug cleaned down here. And now I want to get it painted. It needs a big painting down here. So I have to wait until my husband wants to do it. So I have to wait until his season is done in mid-September to get it done. I really want to change the color in this room. Okay, so now we're using the leaf die, and this is Mossy Meadow cardstock. And again, I'm going to turn that over. And I'm hoping some of those little pieces on the inside of this die stay in there. Because on my samples, some of them stayed in and some of them came out. And that's kind of how I want it to be today as well. So you see how nicely that cut through cardstock when I turned it over. And unfortunately, most of them, those little pieces on the inside came out, but that's fine. We're gonna work with that anyway. And now, even though we're not using the heart on this card, I am going to run it through now so I could put this away. We don't need the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So we're just going to do this heart. And it's such a pretty heart die. Oh, Deborah, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss anything. You're good. So look at how pretty that is. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side and we'll make that later. Okay, so now I have all my dies right here and I'm going to keep them right there. And then we're going to move this and get started. Okay. Okay. Oh, goodness. All right. So here we are with these pieces that will eventually get cut down. Let me stay this way a little bit. It seems like, okay. So this is the back. We'll use this for the envelope. So this is the back. This is wild wheat on the back of this paper. Now on my sample, I use the wild wheat side, but I want to see how it's going to look because I am going to put some vellum over it to soften this, regardless whether it's the wild wheat side or it's this side. I'm not going to permanently place it down just yet. I just want to see how it's going to look. So where it goes is behind here. So we can permanently put down the vellum around the frame. So I'm going to use some liquid glue to do that. Let's see. It's okay. I don't need a lot. I just need it to go around the frame. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm close enough. Okay. Okay. So this is vellum, and I'm just going to put that right on top. And now before I do this, I just kind of want to get an idea. No, you know, I'm really not loving the flowers. I can tell already. So we're going to stick with the wild wheat side. And we'll get some more liquid glue on here. To me, it'll be too much flour for me. And I have to say, you know, like these weeks of me using flowers, my friend Deborah calls me the flower queen. I just love using flowers, and I really have a hard time, no matter how much I try, to use things like animals. And I don't know. I have such a hard time working with things outside of flowers. I don't know why. I have no. It's not that I don't have a desire to work with. I think I want to go a little bit lighter on this side. It's not that I don't have a desire. It's just that I'm not good at it. So every time I try to make something, I just kind of like put it to the side. One of these days, I'll take it away from the side and actually use it and surprise myself. So now now that I have that wild wheat layer behind there with the vellum, we're going to layer the whole thing to the back, and I'm going to stick with liquid glue. And I should have my mat here, but I don't. And here we go. Okay. And now we'll center that. So yeah, this has been a really hectic kind of week. It's been good though, you know, like Tuesday I went into work, which was my off day. And I went because my boss was there. And since I was switching my day from Wednesday to Tuesday, it was nice because it is a quieter day. There are less people in the office on Tuesday. It seems that the group that is assigned to go in on Tuesday, there are less people that go in actually. And for me, it was really good because we don't have assigned seating anymore. Not even the managing directors, like not even my boss. You get what you get. There's no like reserving anything or anything like that. Now I need a stand-up desk. I have one at home and I need one at work, and we have them, but it's just the corners. So if it's a row of 5 desks, it's just the corners, and those seem to get taken up first. So when I go in on Wednesdays, I don't often get a stand-up desk, depending on what time I get in, and it's usually about 8:30. On Tuesday, there were plenty of stand-up desks, so I might be switching my day to Tuesday. We'll see. And then I left a little early on Tuesday. I had some errands to run, and I didn't rush home because now I'm cutting up my leaf, okay, because I'm going to use this in different locations on the card. And since I'd already rescheduled my live, I didn't rush home. My neighbor walked my dog on Tuesday for me, so I didn't have to worry about Capri, the dog. And And then on Wednesday, I had a couple of appointments to take care of, and we had some company on Wednesday night. We had a nice barbecue, and it was just beautiful here. We ate outside for the first time actually this year. My husband was home on Wednesday and Thursday, so we had a nice barbecue, and we ate outside, and it was just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. No humidity, breezy, really nice. And then Thursday I went to work. And then today I worked, but I worked from home, so that was good. Okay, now I have to decide which way I want this. I am going to cut this a little bit. So that was my week. I hope you guys had a good week. I have a busy weekend coming up too, which is unusual. I'm not usually all that busy on the weekends. So I'm just going to cut around this big flower. And I hope that I'm cutting this okay. It's going to get all kind of covered up anyway. So let's get some liquid glue here. Oh, there's my sister. Hi, Maria. Okay. So I'm just going to dab some glue on a little, not all over. It doesn't need to be completely glued down. So I'm going to put this here. And then a lot of this space here is going to get covered up anyway. So I'll just put a little glue around here too. So if you'd like to get, like I said, the information on the measurements and the products used, join my email list. It is the link is in the description of this video. Now I have pre-cut all the flowers. So right before I went live, I pre-cut a larger flower. I realized one of the larger flowers was not cut. So I pre-cut, and they are really easy to cut. For me, they're really easy to cut. So I'm thinking that, you know, they might be easy for most people to cut. So we're going to take this biggest flower right here and put it up here. Okay, and I'm just going to use one-dimensional. Oh, I'm seeing other people. Hi, Paula. Thanks for joining. So we're going to use dimensionals, and we're just going to put one behind each, and then we're going to slip through some leaves and then secure them once I have them where I want them. So I'll put this one up here, and then we're going to get a smaller one for here. And that's too far over. And then that's even still too far over. I think I should have had this a little further over. No, that's okay. And then this one will go here like that. Okay. So as I said, I pre-cut these because I don't want to bore you with my cutting, even though they do get cut pretty quickly. And then we're going to start taking these leaves. I'm going to actually break this one up and use some liquid glue behind them, or glue dots. You can use glue dots. Actually, glue dots may be better for this. So let's use some glue dots for these instead. And then we'll get one up here. If it would stick. And this I'm going to move up a little bit. And then the other one. Go in there. And then after we get these where I want them, we can add some more dimensionals all around. I'll keep these together and see if we can plant those somewhere. Let's see. We'll plant these here. But now I see, oh, okay, Deborah, you must have lost the picture, I guess. Let's put that one there. And then we'll use that one for the inside, and then this one will go down here. Glue dots, okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of stamping tonight. We are going to stamp a sentiment. And then that is going to go there. Oh, I did forget something. I forgot something. That's okay. We're going to do that right now. And you know what? I did it when I was doing my sample too. I forgot linen thread. So I want a nice long piece of linen thread. Get this out of here. Okay, so this was too short. So I'm going to measure up this one that I had cut previously. Or maybe it was not too short. Let's see, a little bit longer. Oh, and then I'll cut it down. I wonder if my husband's home. Oh, nope, it's not my husband. Okay, so here's linen thread. It's really long. And I'm just going to go like that and tie a nice big bow. Okay. All right, so this is going to go in here. So I'm going to take a glue dot again. I'm going to open this up because we haven't, see this is another good reason why I didn't put the dimensionals. I'm going to open this up and put this down in the middle. But I lost my glue dot on it. Hold on. And I lost you guys on screen too. Okay. All right. All right. So there's my linen thread. Okay. That's underneath. And like I said, we're going to secure this shortly. All right. So there's the thread. It's under there. You can see it. Let me pull it. Maybe I needed it even a little bit longer. We'll see. Okay. And now we have that. Next thing we're going to do is take these little I even cut these little tiny flowers. I think I'm going to put dimensionals behind them, and we'll use little dimensionals. I didn't do dimensionals on my original. Do I have tiny ones? Yes, I do. I didn't do dimensionals on my original. I just glued them down, and that's why I want to do dimensionals, because I think it'll look cute with dimensionals if they don't show. And I'm going to put one up here. And these are the minis. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining from Southern New Jersey. And we'll put one around here. Actually, let's hold off on one over there. We still have to do the sentiment. And then we'll do one down here. I'm going to kind of put it underneath a little bit. Okay, let's keep that on the side. And let's do the sentiment. So I'm going to use Versamark and gold embossing powder. Versamark gold embossing powder. So I'm just using my embossing buddy to get any dust off of there. And from this, I'm using Thinking of You on this card. From the Go-To Greetings, I'm using Thinking of You. And we're going to cut it down. But for now, there it is. Let's get the gold embossing powder. Okay. and the heat tool, and I'm just going to get loud for a second. Actually, let me put you on mute for a second. Yep, Stacy, you know me. If I got a nice big flower to chop up, I will. Okay. So now I'll cut this down. Yeah, these flowers are good to cut in this DSP. And I want it to be pretty close to the sentiment. I'm going to pull that out a little bit more. Just a hair. Okay. And now I'm going to flag the end. Went up the middle and around on the sides. I have to do that a little bit more. Okay. And then let's see how much we're going to need here. Let's see. Let's start with that. And now I'll put some dimensionals behind there. We'll start with that size, and if we need to narrow it down, cut it down, we will. I think that's good. And then that little flower that has a dimensional, we're going to add that right here. And then I think I am satisfied with where the flowers are. So we're going to start securing some of these. I'm going to put a dimensional under here. So that lays there and that lays there. So one dimensional just caught 2 petals, which is good. And then Margot says, so cute, thank you. And a little bit more. And here. So I hope the weather's going to be nice wherever you all are this weekend. We're supposed to have a good weekend here. So I'm going to put a little glue here to stick that down a little bit more. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have a little rain. But it'll be nice earlier in the day and then a little rain. And then on Sunday, it's supposed to be beautiful. All right, I'm going to get another little dimensional and stick it back here. And I think we should be okay with dimensionals for now. You know how this is getting mailed to somebody next week, so I want to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, there's that. Before we add some gems, let's just cut this a little. What I wanted was this to stick out a little bit more. It does on my original, but it doesn't on here. So you'll see it on the original. Okay, so now for the inside, I'm going to take this flower and I'm going to go like that. No, I'm going to go like that. Okay. think that's how I did it on my original. I'm not looking at the inside as of now. Okay, so a little liquid glue behind the leaf. And then a little liquid glue behind this flower. Excuse me. And then I had some other little ones still cut, only one. If I had more, I'd throw some more around here. I might, let me leave it alone. Actually, since I have a half a flower here and a half a flower, I'm going to put another flower up here. I think that'll be fun. I have them, so why not use them? Okay, this again with my laptop. Oy, I got to get into the settings and do something about that because I keep losing you guys on my laptop. Okay. So let's just add a little up here too. And then we'll add this one to the original. All right, so there's the inside. Okay, what state are you in? Oh, you're asking Margot because you know what state I'm in. Such a cheerful card. Thank you, Vicki. Okay, now let's get our gems. And take the bigger one and a smaller one. And a medium. And I'll put the medium down here somewhere around there. Okay. And there you have it. There's the card for tonight. Oh, wait, let's do the envelope. Let's do the envelope, and then let's do that little treat that I included in everyone's kit. Everyone got the kit, the Delightfully Eclectic, and everyone that ordered it received it. The post office says that everyone got it. I don't think everyone opened the PDF file, but it was sent. So I am going to show you what I made for their treat for July's Delightfully Eclectic card kit to go. Okay, let's do this envelope. And there's your pretty envelope. And there you have it. There's today's card using designer series paper. So let me get the original out and add this. So here's the original. The lighting's good tonight, I'm noticing. I love the July kit. Looking forward to making it with my friend. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad, Lynn. That's why I love that you get two of each. You get to make two of each card so that you're creating with, a friend, a relative, mother, daughter, sister, friend. I love that that is what we're doing. The 4 designs, 2 of each for every kit. I would invest in that. Okay, so there you have it. So these are next week's card giveaways. Hope you like them. I think that I love it. I'm not a big wild this wheat color fan, but I like the way it looks on this card. There you go. Okay, now let's get to that kit. I'll bring this back out later. So on the kit, I'm using a retired 1 3/4 punch. I am going to use, this was in the July kit, this beautiful ribbon, this sheer ribbon. I used Pretty Peacock. I used the I Like You sentiment. And I'm just seeing that I don't have, let me make sure I'm going to use this. I need white cardstock. And then I'm using from the Delightfully Eclectic paper, which was the star of the show. We're using this, and we're using this, the what looks like notepad paper. So let me take out the I Like You. So you can make this at home if you want. And we'll stamp that quickly on just white cardstock. So like I said, I saw a card created with okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me. So I was reading Paula's comment that she purchased the Ink Botanical but hadn't had a chance to create yet because her husband had knee surgery, replacement surgery. So I hope he's doing well. I'm sure you're taking care of him. And those cards will always be there for you to create when you're ready. So I Like You. And let's put that on the side. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I hit the mic again. Okay, now let's punch this paper right here. So like I said, this is a retired punch, 1 3/4. I don't think we have that. Oh, and this is the other punch. This is a new punch in the annual catalog. So I don't know what it's called, but it's really cute. I'm just gonna fold this in half. I'm not creasing it. I'm just folding it in half. Oh, this is the reverse with all the letters. And I just am going to put this in here so it's nice and even. Give it a punch. And there you go. And I'm not even going to fill it with anything because I don't have anything down here. What I used is all gone to fill it with. So I'm not even going to fill it. But I did glue these together, but I'm not going to do that now since I don't have anything to fill it with just yet. Let's cut the ribbon. I'm going to get that stamp out of the way. And I folded it in half. I folded it up, and then I folded it in half so I can get it through the slot, that very top slot. So yeah, if you got the Delightfully Eclectic kit, you got one of these with some cookies or I forget exactly what they were. Some of them had, geez, I don't remember what they were. If anybody here got the kit, you could tell me what I put in it. I can't remember. And then I'm going to go like that. Okay, so I'm going to put some liquid glue on here, just in the middle to the side, not all the way across. That has no glue. It's just going to hang over. What do you suggest to use that will fit in this? Gosh, what did I use? Well, I had someone just bought my very last kit Sherry bought my very last kit, and I didn't have any more of the things, the little wafers. I forget what they're called, Rip Van Winkle wafers, and I put 2 in each. And so I had leftover cookies, like Oreo cookies, and it's peanut butter cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and they come 2 in a pack. And so that fit in here. So when I made Sherry's, I put that in here. So that fit, and those little Rip Van Winkle, I think they're called, wafers fit. 2 of them fit. And now I'm going to put this on with Dimensional, the little heart from Radiating Stitches. So that's what I put in everyone's kit, was those little Rip Van Winkle things, cookies. And then in Sherry's, though, because I had none left, I put the cookies. You could put a couple of Ghirardellis in there too. Yes, who said that? Vicky. Yep. A couple of Ghirardellis will fit nicely in there as well. Okay, now I'm just using some linen thread, and I'm going to glue dot that in there. Right there. And then I'm going to take the I Like You. Actually, I'm going to put this up a little bit. Okay. And then the I Like You is just going to go straight across with some liquid glue. And there you have it. Here's a little case. I don't have anything here that I can. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I do. Here, look at this. I have a bag of Ghirardellis. Let's see how they fit. And they're pink. So let's see if 2 fit in there. 2. Now what I did was I put tear and tape behind here and in front of here, so that it didn't move around inside, since it doesn't have like a pocket to hold them in. So I wanted them to be secure. So the little wafers, I glued them together, like with tear and tape here, and then here and here, and it just was very secure inside the packet. Look how cute that looks, right? I'm not going to do it now. I probably could, because maybe I can give this to somebody, but that's it. So it was a card. Somebody had taken this designer series paper. I don't know who the designer was, and she did strips going across, and then she did something like this at the bottom. She didn't use this stamp set, but she did do this part with the heart and the paper behind it and the linen thread. I don't know where she put her linen thread, but this is how it worked for this. And that's what I included as the gift for everyone that purchased the Delightfully Eclectic card kit in July. So there you have it. So that's a little bonus project tonight. And now let's move on to, let's see, what do we have going on here at the Paper Papillion and Stampin' Up. Now, I don't have anything printed out that's going on with Stampin' Up, but I did see today that the new Paper Pumpkin, if you're a subscriber, has a journal of some sort, and I'm going to get it because it's cute, cute, cute. So I'm going to get that journal. I'm going to be sure that I subscribe to the card kit, and the journal is an add-on. So it's really, really cute. I just don't have a picture of it. I'm going to post it in my newsletter, actually. Okay, so you guys know my newsletter is going out tomorrow, so there's going to be a link to, if you want the catalog from me. I can't show you the inside. I can show you the back. Really pretty Christmas. And I can show you the front, but I can't show you the inside. I do not have anything from this catalog yet. My order for one suite is in, because that's the suite that Heather and I are going to be using in September, and that should be on its way. I've not ordered anything else yet. I have a long list, but I haven't gotten it yet because, you know, I have to budget myself for when I can get it. But just so you know, the newsletter is going to have questions asking you if you have purchased from me within the last January through now, you will get it for free. If you would like it, there's going to be, and you're not a customer of mine, but you'd like it from me, there'll be a $5 charge. And then inside there will be a coupon for $5 as well, but to use on a purchase. And then if you have purchased from me already this year, you will get this for free. And then there'll be a question if you want it or not, because I don't want to send it to anybody that might be a demonstrator and already has it. Okay. So this is going to be, let's see, you know the drill here. I got to go through some stuff. Part of what I sell is add-on adhesive kits. They're $40. You don't pay tax and shipping on these. So if you wanted a kit, you need to refill on dimensionals or a glue stick, liquid glue, and Stampin' Seal. You can get it from me. If you want to become a demonstrator and just be a hobbyist and get some supplies at a discount, you can join. You could purchase the starter kit, and I'd love it if you did that with me. You get $125 worth of product for just $99, and the shipping is free. And if you do that now, you will get access to the new catalog and be able to purchase product in your starter kit. And then what else do we have? If you make a $35, no matter what, every month, if you make a $35 minimum purchase in my online store, you always get the tutorial. This one is July, but August, I don't have it printed out yet. But this is my August card. We're using the Bright and Beautiful, or the birthday balloons stamp set and dies. And let's see. Oh, I'm losing you again. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? And of course, gift certificates. If you would like a gift certificate to my online store, you can ask a family member or friend to purchase it for your birthday, for Christmas, for any kind of holiday that you might want to get some Stampin' Up! Product for. This is my email. You can have them email me here. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, that the Cheerful Daisies is on low inventory, and so is the Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper is on low inventory. The whole suite is the bundle, the paper, the suite, the gems that go with it. It's all on low inventory. I am using it in my monthly card class. So next week, Saturday, I have my in-person card class. This information will all be in my newsletter. So my in-person card class, these are the cards that I'm making, and I'm offering them to go as well. So what you need to do is either purchase the kit at $20 plus $5 shipping if you are not local, or you can earn them for free, the card kit for free, as well as shipping, if you make a $35 minimum purchase using the host code. So the link to shop in my store with the host code is in the description of this video. You must spend a minimum of $35 in order to get the cards for free, and in order to earn it, have it shipped to you for free. Okay. Or you can purchase it flat fee, $20 plus $5 shipping. I highly recommend making a purchase. I think it's a better deal. It's definitely a better deal because you get to restock on stuff and get a free card kit. Now, the kit is not prepared, but I do have the cards ready for you to take a quick peek. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, very quick. I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everything will be cut for you. The only thing you'll need are stamps and dies. Okay. The next kit is my Cross Country Paper Crafters kit, which is my monthly card kit to go with my friend Heather Guerrero. And you must have, for this kit that I'm about to show you, I'm going to move this out of the way. You must have the Share a Milkshake stamp set and dies. There's the only die cutting we're doing for you are the die cuts that are not included, or punches that are not included in this. But in order to stamp the ice cream and this the cone and the ice cream and the bowl and all of that, you need the stamp set and you need the dies. Or you can fussy cut if you don't have the dies. But I will quickly share with you those cards. 2 of them are fun folds, and I'll quickly show you the fun folds. It holds a gift card up here. That's one. And here's the second fun fold, and holds another gift card. And then there's this one, holds another gift card. And then there's this one. Okay. Now, what you get in the kit is you'll either get the Tinsel Gems 4-pack if they're back in stock. You'll get a half a pack of the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. And you'll get half a pack of the Memories and More cards and envelope, which is 10 envelopes and 10 card bases. Okay. 2 of the cards use the card bases and envelopes, and 2 of the cards use white envelopes, but the 3rd card uses also the inside of this envelope. So you have enough to make 2 of each, and 2 of each of the 4 cards, and then left over. So there you have it. I'll just go through this one more time. And 4. Okay. So 2 are fun folds. There you have it. Okay. And now but you must have the Share a Milkshake. The inks that we used in this set are Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, Berry Burst, Lemon Lolly, Lemon Lime Twist. Trying to think of what else did we use. Crumb Cake. Yeah, and early espresso, but you don't need early espresso. And we used Versamark and white embossing powder as well. But the supply list will be supplied to you what you need once you take a peek at the registration. You'll see what's required. Okay, now we have last week's card where we layered these flowers we did use the stamp set and we did use the dies. These will be for next week. So, okay. Oh, and also book club this month. We just finished lessons in chemistry. Just in case anybody's interested, I have to post this to my book crafters page. I forgot to do it, but we chose a book a little late this month. But we're reading Did You Hear About Kitty Carr? I'm about 100 pages in right now, and I'm really enjoying it. I didn't know if I wasn't too sure about this one, but I am really enjoying it so far. So another good pick in my book club. I did not pick this book. My friend Debbie picked this one. So she made a good choice so far. So if anybody's interested in book crafters, it's BOOKrafters. I've not done very much in there, but I do post the books that we're reading and we chat a little bit. I haven't gotten very far with that group yet, but I want to, so I'm going to keep it alive. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the wheel for the shares. For the comments. Let's get there. And let's save this one. Okay, just saving it for now. This is the shares. I should have just done the shares first, but I didn't. So now let's just save that, and then I'll open up the comments from last week. Okay, so here we go. Oh, let me just hide all this other junk. Okay, and close the ads. That way you just see the wheel. So for commenting, now remember, if you've won in June or July or the August, you will not be eligible to win again. Jeanette Collins. Let's see. Congratulations, Jeanette. I don't believe you have won. I'm looking at my list. Nope. You didn't win in June or July or August yet. So now you will be winning. One of these cards will be sent to you in the mail. Probably, well, we're already at the weekend. So tomorrow, yeah. I'll get it to the post office tomorrow. Okay. Now let's close this one and let's go to open the shares. And here are the shares. Anybody who wants to friend me on Facebook, I can see who shares when look who's that. Renee, you won. I don't know if you're here tonight, but Renee is part of my book club, the book club that I'm in, and she's one of our crafters. So Renee, I'll be hand delivering this to you tomorrow. Actually, I'll drop it in your mailbox. So congratulations, Renee, and congratulations, Lynn. These will be going out tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all your comments, your hearts, your loves, your likes, your I thought we had a spammer on here. Thank goodness we don't. I didn't see one yet. Please, if there's anybody that you don't write, I've seen a lot of spam lately on Facebook. People are getting into groups, and I try to be really, really careful about who I approve in the Paper Papillion Stampers group. But the business page, the Paper Papillion, anybody can join in there. And so I've been watching really carefully. And if there's a spammer, I'm blocking them. And I think anybody here can block a spammer too. So don't hit on any links unless it's from me or somebody in this group that we know. Do not click on links. Okay, for your own safety, for my safety here on social media. Okay, and if you have a question about anything, let me know. All right, thank you so much. Oh, well, all right, we'll stay this way. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight on Friday night instead of Tuesday night. I will be back again on Tuesday, which is, let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, August 15th. I will be back with you on Tuesday, okay? So you get me kind of close together this week. All right? Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.